getting on and opening with Richard Ashcroft and Oasis, I mean, it really authenticates our legacy as being part of that sort of Northern Soul, Britpop, rock and roll vibe that's out there. You know?
This Northern Soul, the second coming of Northern Soul.
That's what I'm saying. Richard Ashcroft,
Great, isn't it?
Cast, and Oasis. I mean, come on.
This is Cast's own tour. After you got a warm-up tour with some other bands, is that right?
Yeah. Well, of course, the summer's going to be a big
tour.
Yeah.
We've got the biggest tour in the land, like with Oasis. Doing 19 dates with them in the UK and Ireland.
All right, so that's your warm-up tour for the real tour, which is October, which is the Cast tour. I mean, look, come on, let's get this the right way round
here. That's the 30th anniversary.
So many people are putting the horse before the car.
Yeah.
What is wrong with these people? Do they not understand?
7 nights at Wembley, you know, into Shepherd's Bush Empire. Here we go.
Let's talk about Oasis. Let's talk about that tour. How did it happen? You've done it before, of course. You've done it before.
Yeah. Well, like, you know, I mean, we've kind of meandered throughout our career from the early days, you know, even, you know, right through the last 30 odd years. You know, we've been touching base, always kind of a part of that sort of.
We got signed at their gig, supporting them.
We did indeed. We got signed when we were opening for them in New Cross on Friday the 13th. At the venue, the old venue down there called that. And ever since, we've always kind of, you know, I mean, when Oasis kicked the door open in the music industry, you know, we were around, we were selling out all the little clubs around the country and that, and there was a vibe going on, but it did take someone or something to catalyst to kickstart the whole movement, like. And I mean, this sort of getting on and opening with Richard Ashcroft and Oasis, I mean, it really authenticates our legacy as being part of that sort of Northern Soul, Britpop, rock and roll vibe that's out there. You know?
This Northern Soul, the second coming of Northern Soul.
That's what I'm saying. Richard Ashcroft,
Great, isn't it?
Cast, and Oasis. I mean, come on.
You know, I love it. And what a lovely way of describing it as well, kicking the door down.
Yeah.
Oasis kicked the door down, didn't they?
They did indeed, yeah.
And
I mean, it was, you know, the thing is, that the zeitgeist, the spirit of the times was waiting to kind of oscillate and vibrate. It was there was bands there, it was going to happen, but obviously some sparks got to set
the tsunami, the tectonic plates, whatever it was, they had to snap, and Oasis were the catalyst
they
for
were
that.
indeed, definitely.